Hello again. How you doing? I'm saying that because I'm going hello, 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 hello. And I tell you, it's now time for me to chat a little bit on YouTube. Yeah, it's December the 11th still. It's probably really late out there. I have to give a couple minutes because I'm charging my tablet here. Thank God we got a nice cords of steel. I can drag it over here to check the time, right? And it's about, oh, it's almost 12 o'clock. It's almost December 12th. I'm going to sit here for a second. I'm going to chill on the couch for a second before I get myself to bed soon. And I just wanted to tell everybody how y'all doing anyways. In YouTube land, how's getting everything? Now, I already talked to my niece earlier, but I got to take my feet off here and go to chill out. I should get a pillow, right? Just chill out on the pillow. I'm just doing a 10-minute chill before I go back and finish one simple thing on the computer. Then I'm off to bed. But I'm going to get my pillows ready here and get myself ready and situated and just get comfy while I chat with you guys. And say that I may not have had a perfect day, but you know what? The word today is success. What I think success is. What I consider success may be in my life. Ooh. All of a sudden, something in my head. Give me a second here. Sometimes I get a little bit paranoid about something, as we always do sometimes. And then I realize I don't need to be paranoid. Oopsie. Give me a second here while I check something. No, I'm fine. Check it again. I'm fine. I'm having a crazy successful evening. Just chilling and I'm doing what I want to do. That's what I think success is. So, I'm just going to sort of lay off over here and keep, yeah, it's charging good. And this is what my idea of success is. Now, I thought long and hard about this, because success is an interesting word because it's always ingrained in our heads to be successful in the monetary sense. Successful to make lots ton of money, like 100,000, a million. Basically, when I was brought up, when I was a kid, okay, here's the skinny. My mom said she wanted me to marry a very successful man who may have been a lawyer or a doctor. That was way back in the 60s. When I was a little girl, my mother used to tell me this. Sorry, I've got a little bit thing in my eye. I got allergy issues, even though it's nearly fall's nearly over. It's wintertime. I still get allergy issues. So here was the thing. My mom wanted me to marry a successful lawyer or a doctor, somebody very important, so I'd never have to worry about money. And she would consider that being successful. And I thought, okay, that's cool. And so that was in my head. That was ingrained in my head. Success is to marry a rich man and be happy the rest of my life. Have babies, be a good mom. Or she always wanted me to have an excellent career, make tons of money. Because, see, when I grew up, we had a few financial issues when I was little. Even my dad was in the armed forces. Then he quit the armed forces and he had a couple of businesses. Didn't work out too well, and then we came out here to British Columbia where I started my life on my own, right? But then when I was young, that was my mother's goal, was for me to learn how to be a good housekeeper, learn how to be good in laundry, sewing, knitting. Actually, I'm a pretty good cook and I love to bake, but that's another story, eh? I should cook something once and show everybody. I will do that soon. Once I get some good recipes. I have some wonderful baking recipes where I can really have fun. But I haven't quite learned that. I just like to chat with everybody. Like an evening chat in the December evening. And normally I would go outside, but it's rather windy out there and I'll probably be so much wind. So this is the goal. The goal for my mom was for me to either have a successful career or marry a successful man. Always that was ingrained in my head. Always, what you had to do in your life and what you expected of you. The success that you have to do. But I kind of changed my life a little bit when I was young. I met somebody that I kind of fell in love with from Newfoundland, and then I ended up having a baby. And I basically learned life in a different way. I didn't actually go, I finished high school, but I call it, as everyone has heard it, the school of hard knocks, which means the school of life. I learned everything from the jobs I had. And to me, I was successful in one way. I learned a skill from each job, and through that skill, I carried on to the next job, to the next job, to the next job. To finally, a few months ago, when I was not doing very well physically, but even though my health was good, I was successful though. I did lose my weight. I was successful a few years ago when I did start climbing up the mountain. So I had these little successes I did without realizing it. Sure, I was successful. I had my son, and I'm proud I had my son, and that's a success. So to me, success is what you want to do with your life. To me, your success is your decision of what you want to do. If you decide you just want to have a peaceful life, have a relaxing life, and not make a ton of money, as I saw in that video about if say you don't want to only make 10,000 a year, and just live a peaceful life, and not worry too much, and not be too materialistic, then you're success. That's how you want to do it. But if you want to make maybe 100,000 or more a year, start into a proper way, and shall we say you want to make a bit more money a year, have a car, have a house, do it, maybe not that much, but just enough to be comfortable, then you're a success. But if you want to make a ton of money, you want to get out there and do it, get out of your comfort zone and get out there and do it, and you want to make 1 million or more, then you're a success in that. It all depends on how you perceive your life and how you want to go at your own pace, how you want to do your direction of life, or as I call it for me, my everyday journey. So to me, my successes are what I achieve every day for myself. My successes was my weight loss. My successes when I went up the mountain for a year. That was a success because I enjoyed it. I might have fell and hurt myself, but you deal with your situations at hand and you do it in a proper way and you figure it out, right? So that's what I think success is. Everyone's success is different. There's also greatness, another word of what do you think greatness or success is. And as Maria Shriver did when she was interviewed by Lewis Howe in her interview, she said, and I'm quoting her because that's what she said, she thinks success is somebody who lives their life the way they want to live it, or happy with the way they want to live their life. That's their success or their greatness. And that's what I'd like to be. Be happy within my life, be happy with what I'm doing, and to be successful in what I want to do. And to me, a few months ago when I chose to put a totally different spin in my life and to turn a direction in my life, I decided that was a success right then and there because I made a decision. And I said, I'm going forward. I'm going to do it. So, hey, that was a success too because I made a decision and I stuck to it. And that's kind of human nature, we do these things that are ingrained in us to do. We do these things that we set limits to ourselves. We can't do this, we can't do that. And I said, no, I'm not doing that anymore. I mean, for 58 years, I was struggling with tons of jobs and frustrations. But I also had another success. I had success in my love and compassion towards others. And that's a success for me too. Or when I get through a day really well and I've accomplished the things I have each day, that's a success. So when I become more successful financially, that'll be successful. When it comes, it'll come. But I'm not going to get all upset and bogged down because I'm not doing it right away. Because in the wonderful world of Cooler Brands, which is the job that I have decided to pursue and continue with, it is passive income, and that is success gradually. And that's what I want to do. I want to be successful gradually. So when I do earn my reverse royalties for the wonderful products that we are supporting in Cooler Brands through simple actions, I will earn reverse royalties for a lifetime of these products that I'm supporting, and I will be doing well probably into my retirement years. I know I will. But that's a success down the road that I am going to achieve, and I know I will be. So this is what I think success is. Even my sweet niece who thinks she's not successful right now because things are rotten. You know what? She has a growing little baby inside her. That's a success. She's going to have a baby soon. That will be a success for her. That she and her sweet Lucas created a child. That's a success too. Um, like her brother Meyer, who left Abbotsford and came to Vancouver 2 or 3 years ago to start a life of his own in a better way, a better financial field. And he's becoming successful there. He's going through his own issues in life and he will deal with it on his own time. But he became successful on his own. And he did it for determination and drive, which is another good thing. If you have good determination and drive and you know you can do it, you will be a success. So, this is what I think success is. This is my idea, what I think success is. So, as I finish off my work back there on the computer and get myself to bed soon, I wish you all a good evening or a good morning or good afternoon, wherever you may be. And by the way, if you enjoy this wonderful video, subscribe. I'd like to have some more fans, and subscribe. Get your little subscribe. Oops, right, Michi. Subscribe. I'd love to have more fans, more people checking out my videos. Because I like to do 2 of these a day here. And I like to do 2 on Facebook as well. And if you like this and you enjoy my Facebook page, I have a Facebook page called Christine Nordquist Trainer, just my name. You can come on and check out that. Send me a message, become my friend. Like I said, it works both ways. You can ask me about Cooler Brands, the company I work for. Why I know it's a good place to be. And ask me all about it, just in case you're interested. And you're already in passive income, right? Check it out, because this is a wonderful way to earn residual earnings for passive income. It's the best place to be. So that's what I wanted to say as well. That's a good way of being successful in my life, in the journey you want to take. And it takes me into Cooler Brands, and that's my direction, and that's where I'll be more successful. Passive income is a very good industry on social media. Yes, it is. It's a good way to earn money if you like to work at home on your spare time and you want to enjoy something like that, and you are understanding what passive income is, and you like to be a marketer. Cooler Brands is the best place to be, I guarantee you. So, in that in mind, send me a message. I'm Christine Nordquist Trainer, and I will tell you about that on Facebook page. Works both ways. And subscribe. That's another good thing. Subscribe here as well. Have a lovely evening, everyone, or good morning or good afternoon. Bye.